Hey everyone, it's Chris. Today is Wednesday, and I am here to do a Top 5 Wednesday video. This week's topic is your Top 5 audiobooks. I just started listening to audiobooks earlier this year. I think it was in January. I mean, I could start it back in December and November of last year, but I'm pretty sure it was in January. It was when I listened to my first audiobook on my own, like that wasn't with a class. So I didn't really have a hard time for this because these are basically my 5 favorite audiobooks of the year and ever currently. So at number 5 is a book that I just listened to on audiobook this month, and I read most of it on my Kindle, just reading it. But I also had it on audiobook, so I listened to about half of it on audiobooks, but I'm counting it for this, and that is Shadow Scars Rogue Wolf by Zoe Perdita. This story is something that I read for the Fantasy Fest Readathon. I talk about it a little bit in there. I don't think I mentioned it. I listened to part of an audiobook, but I did. And it was really interesting listening to the two different perspectives in that audiobook. I really enjoyed the way that how you could definitely tell them apart. Even though I think it was the same narrator for both of them, you could definitely tell the different voices between Connor and Seth. And that's a story about two gay detectives. One's a wolf shifter, one's a seer. Goes from there. Number 4 on my list is Like and Subscribe by J. Bell. This is free audiobook on YouTube. You can listen to it on YouTube. I'm pretty sure this was one of the first ones I listened to. I'll put a link to it down below. And it's about a guy who is obsessed with this YouTube star. And then when he meets him, the guy's not exactly as he pictured the guy would be. And yeah, it's a cute romance that doesn't really go where you expect it to right away. I didn't really expect where it ended up until about midway through. I was like, okay, maybe it might go in this direction. I really liked it a lot. And I really liked the narrator's voices for the main character, even though I thought I would be annoyed by it, and by the best friend character, who has a voice that a lot of people are annoyed by, but was a voice that reminded me of some people from college. So I was just like, that is accurate. Number 3, Hero by Perry Moore. This narrator's voice did annoy me a bit, but I think I feel like it fit Tom really well. This is a story about a gay kid who's in the closet and is also a closet superhero because his father hates superheroes. I really don't know how to explain it better than that. But as an audiobook, I really liked going through the entire story, listening to the different ways the voices were done. I don't think this narrator did the best voices for all these characters. Some of them were just really whining and a little bit annoying, but I think I liked it a lot, so I had to put on here. Like I liked it as an overall thing, being able to listen to that book in audiobook format, because it really kind of felt like I was watching a TV show, because I would just lay in bed, listening to Hero by Perry Moore, and just like picturing the characters the way I pictured them, and it was just like, I'm watching this really nice special. I'm looking to a movie, you know what I mean? Like, it was really, really good the way I did it. So that's why I had to put this on number 3. Number 2, Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan has some musical components to its audiobook. I really like the music choices in between chapters, in between sections. There's a musical scene near the end of the book, and they had the music in the audiobook, and it was really lovely. It was really well done. I don't remember actually picturing the music as much, or trying to really figure out how the music would sound when I was reading the book the original time, because this was like a reread. I read it in high school, and this was re-listened to on audiobook, and I absolutely loved it. So yeah, Boy Meets Boy by David Levithan. Don't know what that book's about. Go look it up. Number 1, I've listened to multiple books by this author and of this series, but I only wanted to pick one for this list. Otherwise, they would have just taken over the whole list, and that is a Tamora Pierce book from the Emelon series, and I chose Briars' book. Briars' book is the 4th book of the Circle of Magic book series. It focuses on the character of Briar, while the other books focus on Sandry, Triss, and Deja, although those characters are a very central part of Briars' book as well. Briar is a young mage in training who used to be a street rat. He used to be a thief. And in this book, he has to, the 4 main kids, these kids who are like young apprentices, are dealing with a plague. Huge plague, epidemic, taking out the entire quarter. It's really bad. And I really love the audiobook because, 1, music choices yet again, but the best thing about Tamora Pierce's audiobooks are they have a full cast audio. I believe it's Tamora Pierce doing the narrator parts, but each character is voiced by a different voice actor, and it is amazing. Like, I read Sandy's book when I was in middle school, like elementary school, probably like 6th grade maybe. Oh my god, the voice of Sandry, the voice of Daja, the voice of Trish, the voice of Briar, just so good. Rose Thornlock, all these characters. I just love that they each have their own voice actor. It's like so good and so amazing, and I absolutely love it, and I just can't with it, essentially. It's just so good. I want to listen to more of audiobooks from Tamora Pierce if they have full cast audio like that. Tamora Pierce is also great in narration. When she is the narrator for one of her books, she's just great. She's wonderful, and it's such a nice time. Tamora Pierce is wonderful, and everyone should go and read and or listen to her books because they're so good. Alright, that is it for this video. I'm putting a link down to Ginger Reads Lainey's channel. She is the creator of the Top 5 Wednesday, and also to the group. So if you want to check out the topics, there's some really great topics this month. You're going to see at least another one of these from me in a following Wednesday in this month of December. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video.